The power of 6 months. Most people overestimate what they can accomplish in a day, but underestimate what they can achieve in 6 months. 6 months is the perfect balance, long enough to see dramatic change, yet short enough to maintain excitement and engagement. If you continue doing what you're doing right now, where will you be 6 months from today? The reality is, what you don't change, you choose. This guide will walk you through a step-by-step plan to completely transform your life within 6 months. Through a mix of proven strategies, personal insights, and inspiring real-life stories, you will learn how to take control of your future. By the end, you won't just have a vision of success, you'll have a clear and actionable roadmap to make it happen. Chapter 1. Clarity, the foundation of success. One of the biggest reasons people fail to make significant progress in life is because they lack clarity. If you don't know exactly what you want, how can you expect to achieve it? Clarity is the foundation of success because it directs your focus, energy, and resources toward a defined goal. Without clarity, you might find yourself drifting aimlessly, reacting to circumstances rather than actively shaping your future. Why clarity matters. Clarity eliminates confusion and provides direction. When you are clear about your goals, your decision-making process becomes easier. You will no longer waste time on activities that do not align with your objectives. Instead, you will channel your energy into purposeful actions that drive progress. Studies show that people who set clear, specific goals are significantly more likely to achieve success than those with vague intentions. A Harvard business study found that individuals with written goals were 40% more likely to succeed than those who merely had goals in their minds. Exercise your 6-month vision. Tonight, take out a piece of paper and write down what you want your life to look like 6 months from now. Be specific. Instead of writing, "I want to be happier," write, "I want to increase my income by 40%, lose 20 pounds, and launch a profitable side business." The more precise you are, the easier it will be to create a strategy and take action. Steps to define your 6-month vision. Identify key areas of life. Break your vision into categories such as career, health, relationships, finances, and personal development. Be specific and measurable. Instead of saying, "I want to be healthier," define it as, "I will go to the gym 4 times per week and lose 20 pounds." Set a timeline. Clearly outline when you plan to achieve each milestone within 6 months. Write in the present tense. This helps train your subconscious mind to believe in your transformation. Example: I am successfully running my online business and earning $5,000 per month. Visualize your future daily. Spend a few minutes each day reviewing your vision and imagining yourself achieving it. Case study: the power of specific goals. John, a struggling entrepreneur, set clear, measurable goals to increase his revenue by 50% within 6 months. Instead of vague aspirations, he detailed his actions, attending 3 networking events per month, investing in professional courses, and creating a content marketing strategy. By staying consistent, he exceeded his goals in just 5 months. How John applied clarity. Set measurable targets. He decided on a 50% revenue increase and broke it down into achievable steps, created an actionable plan. He outlined concrete strategies such as increasing client outreach, enhancing digital marketing efforts, and refining his sales pitch. Tracked progress regularly. John reviewed his goals weekly to ensure he stayed on track, adjusted as needed. When one strategy wasn't working, he pivoted quickly instead of staying stuck in ineffective patterns. Common pitfalls to avoid. Setting vague goals. Saying, "I want to be successful," is too broad. Define what success means for you. Lacking a plan. Goals without action steps remain dreams. Outline clear steps to reach your destination. Not reviewing progress. Checking in on your progress weekly keeps you accountable and allows for adjustments. Letting fear hold you back. Many people avoid setting ambitious goals because they fear failure. Instead, embrace failure as a stepping stone to growth. Final thoughts on clarity. Clarity is the foundation upon which all success is built. Without it, your goals remain distant wishes. With it, you gain control over your destiny. If you commit to defining your 6-month vision today, your future self will thank you for it. Tonight, take the first step. Write down your goals, be specific, and visualize yourself achieving them. The path to success starts with a clear vision. Make yours count. Chapter 2. The philosophy of life: shifting your mindset. Your philosophy determines how you process what happens to you. Success isn't about avoiding obstacles, it's about how you respond to them. The way you perceive setbacks, challenges, and failures will ultimately shape your path. If you believe difficulties are barriers, they will be. If you see them as stepping stones, they will propel you forward. Key insight: the wind and the sail. It's not the wind that determines your destination, but the set of your sail. Life's challenges will come, but your response dictates the outcome. You can either be a victim of circumstances or a master of adaptation. Example: from rock bottom to rising star. Emma lost her job and faced financial ruin. Instead of spiraling into despair, she took online courses, networked aggressively, and built a freelance business. 6 months later, she was earning more than at her previous job, proving that transformation begins with mindset. The growth vs. fixed mindset. One of the most significant shifts in mindset is moving from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. Fixed mindset believes abilities and intelligence are static. Growth mindset understands that skills and intelligence can be developed with effort and persistence. To cultivate a growth mindset. Practice. Embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. Viewing failure as a learning experience rather than a dead end. Seeking constructive feedback and acting on it. Celebrating effort, not just success. How to shift your mindset for success. Reframe challenges as opportunities instead of seeing problems as obstacles. View them as stepping stones toward growth. Adopt the power of yet instead of saying, "I can't do this." Say, "I can't do this yet." Surround yourself with positivity. Engage with people who inspire and uplift you rather than those who bring negativity. Focus on what you can control. You cannot always control circumstances, but you can control your response. Practice gratitude daily. Reflect on what you have rather than what you lack. Case study: overcoming fear and self-doubt. Michael always feared public speaking. He believed he wasn't naturally good at it and avoided situations that required speaking in front of people. However, he decided to apply a growth mindset. He started by practicing speeches in front of a mirror. He then spoke in small groups, gradually increasing his audience size. Within 6 months, he delivered a presentation to over 500 people and received a standing ovation. Michael's story shows that with the right mindset, limitations can become strengths. The power of self-belief. Self-belief is crucial in shifting your mindset. You must identify and eliminate self-limiting beliefs. Use affirmations to reinforce positive thinking. Visualize success daily to keep your motivation high. Final thoughts on mindset transformation. Your mindset determines your reality. By shifting from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, reframing challenges, and embracing resilience, you will unlock limitless potential. Your success in the next 6 months depends not just on what you do, but how you think. Chapter 3. The power of association. Who you surround yourself with matters. Your environment has a direct impact on your success, and one of the most critical aspects of your environment is the people you surround yourself with. The relationships in your life can either elevate you to greatness or pull you down into mediocrity. Successful people intentionally build networks of individuals who challenge, support, and inspire them to grow. The 5-person rule. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you surround yourself with people who inspire you, you'll naturally level up. If you surround yourself with negative, uninspired individuals, they will drain your potential. The people in your circle influence your mindset, decisions, and ultimately, your level of success. Signs you are in the right circle. They challenge you to grow rather than keep you comfortable. They encourage your ambitions instead of dismissing them. They celebrate your wins rather than feel threatened by them. They hold you accountable and push you toward excellence. They have the habits, success, or mindset you aspire to have. Signs you are in the wrong circle. They are constantly negative or complain about life. They discourage you from taking risks or improving yourself. They drain your energy instead of motivating you. They keep you stuck in the same habits that prevent progress. Action plan. Audit your circle. Your inner circle is one of the most powerful forces shaping your future. Here's how to take control of it. Identify who in your life uplifts and supports your growth. Make a list of people you interact with most frequently. Evaluate whether their presence contributes to your personal and professional growth. Spend more time with those who push you toward excellence. Seek out mentors, masterminds, and growth-oriented communities. Actively engage with individuals who have the mindset and success you aspire to. Surround yourself with those who inspire and challenge you. Limit exposure to those who drain your energy or hold you back. Minimize interactions with negative or uninspired individuals. Set boundaries with people who consistently discourage or distract you. Replace toxic influences with new, uplifting relationships. Case study: the influence of a mentor. David was stuck in an unfulfilling job with no motivation to change. He constantly surrounded himself with colleagues who were complacent and discouraged ambition. One day, he decided to join a mastermind group filled with ambitious entrepreneurs and high achievers. The impact was immediate. Seeing their drive and success pushed him to take action. With the group's encouragement, he quit his job, started his own business, and developed the discipline and confidence necessary for success. In just 6 months, he achieved financial independence and a newfound sense of purpose. Lessons from David's transformation. Environment shapes success. Being around driven individuals shifted his mindset. Accountability drives growth. The group kept him focused on his goals. Exposure to excellence inspires action. Seeing others succeed made him believe he could. 2. How to find the right people. If you don't currently have the right circle, you can actively seek one. Here's how. Attend networking events, meet ambitious and like-minded individuals. Join a mastermind group, surround yourself with goal-oriented people who hold each other accountable. Seek a mentor, find someone who has achieved what you aspire to and learn from them. Engage in online communities, join forums, groups, and social media communities focused on growth and success. Read and listen to leaders. Even if you don't have direct access to successful people, you can still learn from books, podcasts, and courses by those who have succeeded. Final thoughts on the power of association. Success is not just about what you do, it's also about who you do it with. The right people can accelerate your growth, while the wrong ones can hinder it. Take control of your environment and be intentional about the company you keep. The next 6 months can be transformational, but only if you surround yourself with individuals who elevate your mindset and ambitions. Make the choice today to curate a circle that aligns with your goals. As Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Choose wisely, and success will follow. Chapter 4. Documentation: tracking progress for long-term success. Tracking your progress is one of the most powerful tools for transformation. Without measuring where you are, it's impossible to know how far you've come or what adjustments need to be made. Many successful people attribute their achievements to the habit of documentation, whether through journaling, goal tracking, or progress assessments. Why you need a journal. A journal serves as a mirror reflecting your journey. It allows you to identify patterns in your behavior and progress, stay accountable for the goals you set, learn from past mistakes, and celebrate small wins. Maintain focus and motivation, especially during challenging times. Reinforce the lessons learned along the way. Successful individuals across different fields use journals to record insights, challenges, and progress. Whether it's weight loss, financial growth, skill development, or habit formation, tracking ensures consistency and long-term success. Exercise. Start a daily journal. To get the most out of your transformation journey, begin a daily journaling habit. Each day, Take 5 to 10 minutes to reflect and write down the following. What did I accomplish today? Recognizing your achievements, no matter how small, reinforces progress. What could I improve? Identifying areas of improvement helps you stay on track and adjust your strategies. What did I learn today? Every day provides a lesson. Writing it down ensures it sticks. To maximize this exercise, make it a ritual either in the morning to set intentions for the day or at night to reflect on your growth. Example, the 1% rule. The concept of small, consistent improvements over time is known as the 1% rule. If you improve by just 1% daily, in 6 months, you will be nearly twice as effective as when you started. This is because progress compounds over time, making small daily improvements a powerful tool. Case study, the power of documentation. Lisa, an aspiring writer, struggled with productivity and self-discipline. She decided to start a journal, tracking her word count, writing hours, and creative breakthroughs. Initially, she wrote only 300 words a day, but as she consistently tracked her progress, she saw improvement. After 6 months, she completed her first novel, something she previously thought was impossible. Lisa's story highlights the power of documentation in fostering accountability and consistent growth. How to make journaling a habit. If you're new to journaling, here are some tips to make it a lasting habit. Keep it simple. Start with a few bullet points per day. Be honest. Document both successes and struggles. Use prompts if you're unsure what to write. Use structured questions. Set a time. Attach journaling to an existing habit, like morning coffee or bedtime. Review weekly. Back at your entries to measure progress and adjust accordingly. Final thoughts on documentation. The act of writing things down reinforces clarity, focus, and commitment. Whether through journaling, tracking habits, or assessing progress, documentation is the backbone of long-term transformation. If you want to ensure success in the next 6 months, start documenting your journey today. Chapter 5. The Power of Investment. Self-education over everything. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Most people hesitate to spend $100 on a course, but think nothing of spending it on dinner. The truth is, investing in your own education will yield the highest returns. Books, seminars, mentorships, and specialized training will continue to pay dividends for years to come. Why self-education matters more than ever. The world is changing rapidly. Traditional education systems can't keep up with evolving industries. Skills drive success, not degrees. Employers and businesses value skill sets over academic credentials. Knowledge is accessible. The internet has democratized learning. Anyone with dedication can acquire expertise. Financial independence comes from learning. Those who consistently invest in their education develop the skills necessary to build wealth and freedom. Types of investment in self-education. Books and audiobooks. The most affordable and effective way to gain knowledge from successful individuals. Online courses and certifications. Platforms like Udemy, Coursera, and Master Class provide specialized learning. Mentorship and coaching. Learning directly from someone experienced can dramatically accelerate your progress. Seminars and conferences. In-person events provide networking opportunities and access to industry leaders. Mastermind groups. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals keeps you motivated and accountable. Case study, the $500 investment that changed everything. Sarah was struggling to grow her online business. She had ideas but lacked direction. Instead of continuing to guess her way forward, she decided to invest $500 in an online business course. By applying what she learned, branding, marketing strategies, and audience engagement, she implemented an action plan. Within 6 months, she had generated over $10,000 in revenue. Her return on investment? 2,000. Key takeaways from Sarah's story. Knowledge is leverage. The right information applied at the right time can transform your financial future. Self-investment yields the best returns. Unlike material possessions, education compounds over time. Action matters more than learning. Learning without execution is useless. Sarah took action on what she learned, How to maximize your investment in self-education. Set a learning budget, allocate a percentage of your income toward books, courses, and coaching. Be intentional. Focus on learning that aligns with your goals, rather than consuming random information. Apply immediately. The best way to retain knowledge is to implement it in real life. Learn from experts. Follow those who have achieved what you aspire to accomplish. Build a learning routine. Set aside daily or weekly time for self-education. Final thoughts on investing in yourself. Investing in yourself is the smartest decision you can make. Unlike money spent on material things, the knowledge and skills you gain stay with you for life. The next 6 months can be a turning point in your journey if you commit to continuous learning. Education isn't an expense, it's an asset that compounds. Choose wisely, invest wisely, and watch your life transform. Chapter 6. Incremental growth, the miracle of small changes. Massive success is built on thousands of small decisions. If you improve just 1% daily for 6 months, your growth will be exponential. The power of incremental growth lies in consistency and patience. Small, daily improvements accumulate into massive transformations over time. The compound effect. Why small changes matter. Many people believe success requires drastic change, but in reality, small, consistent improvements lead to sustainable growth. The key is making slight adjustments in daily habits and routines that align with long-term goals. The science behind incremental growth. 1 rule: improving by just 1% each day leads to being 37 times better after 1 year. The snowball effect. Small improvements gain momentum, making future progress easier. Behavior reinforcement. Tiny wins reinforce positive habits, reducing reliance on motivation. Example: the gym transformation. Mike didn't make drastic fitness changes overnight. Instead, he focused on small daily improvements, adding 10 more minutes of cardio, making slightly healthier meal choices, committing to a consistent workout schedule. In 6 months, he lost 40 pounds and built a sustainable fitness routine. The gradual adjustments made it easier to stick to the changes without feeling overwhelmed. Case study: financial freedom through small adjustments. Jane was drowning in debt and felt overwhelmed by the idea of financial freedom. Instead of making drastic changes, she applied the incremental growth approach. Tracking expenses, she started writing down her daily spending. Cutting unnecessary costs reduced non-essential purchases by just 5% each month. Investing small amounts, started saving just $5 per day. After 6 months, she paid off $5,000 in debt, built an emergency fund, and began investing. The key wasn't a drastic lifestyle shift, but small, manageable changes that led to financial stability. How to apply incremental growth in your life. Start small. Focus on improving one area of life with a minor, daily habit. Track your progress. Use a journal or an app to measure incremental improvements. Stay consistent. Daily repetition builds habits that stick over time. Embrace patience. Big results don't happen overnight. Trust the process. Final thoughts on incremental growth. Growth isn't about taking massive leaps, it's about consistently making small steps forward. If you apply the principle of incremental growth, your success will be inevitable. The next 6 months are in your hands. Start today with just a 1% improvement and watch your life transform. Chapter 7. Setting goals that scare you. If your goals don't scare you, they aren't big enough. The key to goal setting is breaking big objectives into daily actions. Setting ambitious goals forces you to step outside of your comfort zone, grow beyond your current limitations, and develop resilience in the face of challenges. Why big goals matter? They push you beyond what you think is possible. They force you to develop new skills and habits. They build confidence as you progress. They separate high achievers from those who settle for mediocrity. Action plan. How to set and achieve big goals. Set a goal that challenges you. Identify a goal that feels slightly out of reach, but excites you. It should make you nervous yet motivated to start. Example: instead of setting a goal to save money, set a goal to save $10,000 in 6 months. Break it down into actionable steps. Divide your goal into smaller milestones and daily tasks. Example, if your goal is to save $10,000, break it down into saving $1,667 per month or $55 per day. Make each step achievable to maintain momentum. Track progress daily. Use a journal or an app to monitor your daily progress. Adjust your strategies if needed and stay accountable. Celebrate small wins to maintain motivation. Case study: overcoming fear through big goals. Lisa was afraid of public speaking, but she set a bold goal to give a TEDx talk within a year. She broke it down into attending local public speaking workshops, practicing with small groups weekly, applying for smaller speaking engagements before TEDx.by. Following this plan, she not only conquered her fear, but also delivered a TEDx talk that inspired thousands. How to stay committed to big goals. Visualize the end result. Picture what success looks like. Create a support system. Share your goal with people who will hold you accountable. Embrace discomfort. Growth only happens outside of your comfort zone. Learn from failures. See setbacks as learning opportunities rather than reasons to quit. Reward yourself. Celebrate progress to reinforce positive habits. Final thoughts on setting big goals. Setting big, scary goals is the key to extraordinary success. They force you to grow, develop new skills, and push past limitations. The next 6 months can be life-changing if you commit to goals that truly challenge you. Dream bigger, take action, and transform your life. Conclusion: the next 6 months are in your hands. 6 months will pass whether you take action or not. The question is, where will you be when they do? Final thoughts. Transformation starts with a decision. Small daily improvements lead to massive change. Invest in yourself. Your future depends on it. Surround yourself with people who inspire growth. Take control of your time, environment, and mindset. The time is now. Your future self will thank you for the decisions you make today. Go forth and make these next 6 months the most transformative of your life.